In recent years, we have lost many actors from the Harry Potter universe. In 2002, we lost Richard Harris, the first Dumbledore, at 72 years old, victim of Hodgkin's disease. Already in 2013, it was the time to say goodbye to Richard Griffiths, Uncle Vernon Dursley, who died at age 65 after complications of a heart surgery. The unforgettable Alan Rickman, performer of Snape, also left in 2016 after fighting a pancreatic cancer. In 2022, two great losses, Robbie Coltrane, the eternal Hagrid, and Leslie Phillips, voice of the Selector Hat. Unfortunately, many actors of Harry Potter have died. And in this video, you will remember 25 names, starting with Robert Knox. This actor was just 18 when he played Marcus Belby in The Prince's Riddle. But before he could continue his career, his life was brutally interrupted in 2008 when he tried to defend his brother. His courage and generosity are remembered today by family members and fans. Number 2. Alan Rickman. Impossible to talk about Harry Potter without remembering Alan Rickman, the eternal Professor Snape. In 2016, the world said goodbye to this acting giant, a victim of pancreatic cancer. Emma Watson said, "I was fortunate to work and learn with such a special man. I will miss our conversations. His presence remains alive in every scene." Michael Gambon. In 2023, left Michael Gambon, the second and unforgettable performer of Dumbledore. At 82 years old, he died after complications of pneumonia. His deep voice and sweetness gave life to the wise director of Hogwarts, enchanting generations. John Hurt. The master of the dramatic arts, John Hurt, who lived the wand maker Ollivander, died in 2017 at age 77. Author J.K. Rowling deeply lamented his loss, describing him as immensely talented and deeply loved. Number 5. Maggie Smith. The unforgettable Minerva McGonagall left us in September 2024 at age 89. Maggie Smith was much more than a strict teacher at Hogwarts. She was one of the greatest actresses of British cinema, with a career of more than 50 films. Her departure left an immense void in world culture. Left us also the actor Leslie Phillips, the iconic voice of the Selector Hat, passed away in November 2022 at age 98. With a legendary career in British cinema, marked by his charming and witty presence, Phillips lent the Selector Hat the charismatic intonation that fans will never forget. His wife, Zara Carr, declared, "I have lost a wonderful husband, and the public has lost a true showman." He was celebrated as one of the last great icons of UK classical comedy. Hazel Douglas. Hazel Douglas played Bathilda Bagshot, the author of The Story of Magic in Relics of Death, Part 1. In one of the darkest scenes in the saga, her character was used by Nagini to attract Harry and Hermione. Douglas died in 2016, aged 92. Despite her advanced age, she brought depth to a short but essential role. Richard Griffiths. The unforgettable Uncle Vernon Dursley died in 2013 at age 65 after complications from heart surgery. Known for his physical grandeur and powerful voice, Griffiths delivered one of the most memorable performances as Harry's cruel guardian. Daniel Radcliffe stated, "He has twice been essential in my career, and always generous with his wisdom and humor." Out of Harry Potter, also shown in Pink Shocking and Withnail and I. Number 9. Paul Ritter. Played Eldred Warple, vampire-obsessed writer in The Prince's Riddle. Ritter died in 2021 at age 54 of a brain tumor. Also known for the Friday Night Dinner series, he was respected for his versatility. His colleagues remembered him as a kind and incredibly funny man. And if you are enjoying watching this tribute to the actors of Harry Potter who have already left us, do not forget to support this work. Leave your like and sign up here on the channel, Top Celebrities. Thus, you help us to continue bringing special content full of emotion and curiosities about the great names that marked the history of cinema. In advance, I thank you. Continuing now with number 10, Dave Lagino. He gave life to the terrible werewolf Fenrir Greyback. Outside of the screens, he was also a martial arts fighter. In 2014, he died tragically at the age of 50, victim of sunstroke during a walk in Death Valley, California. His death shocked the fans because he was described by friends as a strong man but with an immense heart. Vern Troyer. Although Warwick Davis voiced the character, it was Vernie Troyer who physically played the leprechaun Clip in The Philosopher's Stone. Known worldwide as Mini-Me, from the Austin Powers franchise, Troyer died in 2018 at age 49. His death was declared a suicide after complications related to alcoholism. His family stated, "Vernie wanted everyone to laugh and be happy. He helped anyone, always." Robert Hardy. British theatre veteran Robert Hardy played Minister of Magic Cornelius Fudge in 4 films of the saga. He died in 2017 at the age of 91. With a career of more than 70 years, Hardy was also an expert in history, writing books and appearing in documentaries. His family described him as a man elegant, firm, and witty. Number 13. Paul Grant. Actor and stuntman of small stature, Grant participated in Star Wars, Labyrinth, and, in Harry Potter, played one of the goblins of Gringotts. In 2023, died at the age of 56. Despite his health challenges, including a rare genetic condition, he conquered Hollywood with his charisma and professionalism. His career has been an inspiration to many. Derek Deadman played Tom, the owner of the Pierced Cauldron in The Philosopher's Stone. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, the role was reinterpreted with another look. Deadman died in 2014 at the age of 74, victim of diabetes complications. Despite short time on the scene, his welcoming countenance marked the fans at the start of Harry's magical journey. Elizabeth Spriggs. She was the first interpreter of the Fat Woman, guardian of the portrait that allowed entry into the communal room of Gryffindor. Spriggs passed away in 2008, aged 78. A veteran actress of the Royal Shakespeare Company, she left behind a career marked by strong and memorable characters. His version of Fat Woman had a comic and demanding touch that won the fans. Number 16. Simon Fisher Becker. Known for his physical size and imposing voice, he played the ghost known as Friar Gorducho in The Philosopher's Stone. Simon died on March 9, 2025, aged 63. Her husband, Tony, shared the news on social media, thrilling fans and colleagues. In addition to Harry Potter, Simon shone in Doctor Who and several theatrical productions. Another Harry Potter actor who has already left us is Sam Beasley. At age 101, Sam Beasley died in 2017. He played the talking portrait of Everard, former Hogwarts headmaster, in the Order of the Phoenix. His career began in the 1930s in the English theatre, and he lived long enough to participate in one of the greatest franchises in history. Died quietly in his sleep. Richard Harris, the first Dumbledore. Harris played the wise director in The Philosopher's Stone and The Chamber of Secrets, giving the character a paternal and charismatic aura. Died in 2002 at the age of 72 after fighting Hodgkin's lymphoma. His death forced the franchise to seek another interpreter, but Harris remains, for many, the definitive Dumbledore. Number 19. Helen McCrory. Helen McCrory played Narcissa Malfoy, mother of Draco, in 3 films of the saga. Married to Damian Lewis, died in 2021 at the age of 52, victim of cancer. Admired also for roles in Peaky Blinders and The Queen, she was remembered as an intense and fearless actress. Her husband wrote, "She lived and died without fear, a flame that shone too much." And this actor here, do you remember him? It's Peter Cartwright. He played Elphias Doge, Dumbledore's childhood friend, in the Order of the Phoenix. He died in 2013 at age 78. Shortly thereafter, the role was remade by David Ryle in Relics of Death, Part 1. Cartwright was also a respected figure in British theatre and television. Timothy Bateson, the original voice of Kreacher, the grumpy house elf, in the Order of the Phoenix. Bateson died in 2009 at age 83. His work gave life to the character, which would later be continued by Simon McBurney. Robbie Coltrane, eternalized as Hagrid, the keeper of the keys and inseparable friend of Harry. Coltrane died in October 2022 at the age of 72. During Harry Potter's 20-year reunion, he said a phrase that moved the world. "In 50 years, I won't be here anymore, but Hagrid will be." His interpretation has marked generations. Number 23. Alfred Burke. He played Armando Dippet, former director of Hogwarts, in The Chamber of Secrets. He died in 2011 at age 92. Veteran, participated in several historical and police productions on British TV. Jimmy Gardner. Gardner gave life to the funny Ernie Prang, driver of the Nomitibus Andante in The Prisoner of Azkaban. He died in 2010 at the age of 85. His interpretation brought comic lightness in one of the most striking scenes of the 3rd film. And we also said goodbye to Terence Baylor, played the Bloody Baron, one of the ghosts of Hogwarts. Baylor died in 2016 at age 86. Actor from New Zealand, worked with Monty Python and appeared in films such as The Life of Brian. Your Baron had a dark and mysterious aura, completing the group of school ghosts. This is a simple tribute to each of these beloved artists who shone in the Harry Potter universe. We miss them so much. If you also miss these great names, leave here in the comments which actor or actress marked more your life in this saga so special. I'll leave another super interesting video for you here in the cards. Just click here on this card to watch. It is a super interesting video that is worth seeing. And do not forget, enjoy this video and subscribe to the channel Top Celebrities. I will stay here. Once again, my thanks and see you next time.